world. Happy Sunday. Um, I did a video, I want to say 2 nights ago, y'all, and I was on here like just losing it. This week, and apparently it's been the same thing for everybody else, this week alone has been some of the roughest 6 days I've ever experienced. Being in wilderness, then being in my transition season, moving to a place, finances, marriage, some relationship. But you see how hard I'm smiling? The way God has showed up and showed out. Today is Sunday, and the number 7 is the number of completion. And we moved here literally 7 days ago. And I feel like God was saying to me that during the 7 days, I kept thinking it was the enemy coming against me, and God was testing me and pruning me and molding me and showing me that a lot of the stuff that I had been experiencing, I kept blaming on the enemy and the devil. Yes. But a lot of it was really just me in my own way, me versus me. And that's so funny because there's a Christian rap song that came out that's like one of my favorite songs. But this morning he was giving me revelations. He had my brother prophesy to me, and my brother don't even know that he was prophesying, but I kept telling him, yeah, the Lord's using you right now. And I go, it's like so much I want to say to y'all. Like, it's a couple key points I hope y'all get from this message. One, the Lord can use anybody to speak to you. Believers, not strong in the faith believers, and you should always have your ear open and ready to receive any advice, like especially godly, not any advice, but use your discernment and test the spirit by the spirit, but be ready to receive advice that could help you. Because during this week, I feel like God had put me through all kinds of challenges where he showed me that it was me in the way I was self-righteous. I was like, well, they ain't been on this walk. They don't even live how God called them to live. And it's like, well, girl, neither do you. God says don't judge. By the same measure you judge others, be the same measure he'll judge you. And I was being judgy. I had pride. I had some bitterness and unforgiveness still in my heart. The spirit of offense. I was getting offended by things because of childhood wounds that wasn't healed. And like last night this had happened. I got in the spirit of offense because I thought people were making my children out to seem like something that they weren't, and the whole time it was a miscommunication. But you couldn't have told me that last night. I was pissed, because that was a wound. How when I was a child I was never really allowed to be a child. One, I was being traumatized every night, and then two, like, we just had to be perfect. But when you walk in God is not, he don't treat you like the world. He doesn't expect you to be perfect. And God showed me that even on this walk, that even though I stopped performing, I was still like, get out of that. I was still get up out of that, beating myself up for always falling short. And he was just trying to prove to me this week a lot of the stuff